State budget cuts are putting pressure on public universities, which could lead to students paying more after tuition already went up earlier this year. Our Derica Kay spoke with Boise State students who have been watching budget conversations closely. Derica, how are they reacting?
Well, a lot of students were shocked to hear about it. Idaho colleges and universities, including BSU, are dealing with less money from the state, and that could mean higher tuition for students. State education leaders say no final decision has been made, but BSU students still are concerned.
We want to encourage other people to come here, and by increasing tuition, it's just another reason for people not to join us.
Idaho's public colleges are facing permanent budget cuts, and state leaders warn students may feel the impact first.
Not really a fan of that, honestly. It's kind of already getting a little expensive.
During a joint finance committee hearing on Tuesday, State Board of Education Executive Director Jennifer White told lawmakers that deeper cuts could hurt students and workforce programs across the state.
That evidence from other states that have experienced constrained funding, the effects first show up in the student experience. So we have less people to teach or advise. We have bottlenecks in workforce programs.
White also warned that cuts could delay graduation for some students.
We have less options, which means longer time to degree for our students, and that has a disproportionate impact on our rural, first-gen, and working students because they need our support and our flexibility first.
In May, the state board approved a 3.5% tuition increase for in-state students. For this school year, tuition will cost about $9,400 at the University of Idaho, $9,364 at Boise State, and just under $9,000 at Idaho State per year. White told lawmakers the board has not made a final decision about future tuition hikes.
We're not committed yet to how we will address this and whether tuition will be a part of that. But it certainly has to be on the table as part of our discussion.
Governor Brad Little ordered permanent budget cuts last year that spared K-12 schools but reduced funding for colleges. Those cuts total more than $13 million statewide. University leaders say that has already led to staff layoffs, including 28 full-time jobs at the University of Idaho.
It's already a little tight as it is, not a lot of spending money, so with the tuition increase, it'd kind of just be, even tighter.
And the price of living in the apartment complexes around town is insanely expensive, so raising tuition would definitely put a damper on that as well.
Lawmakers will continue budget talks during this year's legislative session, with decisions on tuition expected in the spring.